Fnatic deathbrush. On June 18, 2011, Fnatic would play Epic Gamer in a group stage match during the Season 1 World Championship. Fnatic would perform an aggressive at level 1 strat that consisted of everyone standing in a brush, waiting for someone to walk in, and killing them. Doublelift would be the one to die to this strat, and this play would forever be known as the Fnatic deathbrush, due to Fnatic being the first ones to showcase this type of play.
Interesting. Fnatic, they're being very aggressive on this one. I don't know if the other team knows this. It looks like they could walk right into him. Lee Sin could be the first one here. Doublelift walking right into the bush. He will face check this, and he could be going down. He is absolutely going down. Wow. The first hill to come out before a minute of the game, and Fnatic starts this one off, letting Epic Gaming.
Although they would lose this game even after this play, they would rematch Epic Gamer and beat them 2-0 during the upper bracket semifinals, and use that momentum to become the very first League of Legends World Champions. Prey Ashe Arrow. On October 21st, 2016, Prey would deliver one of the greatest Ashe arrows ever seen in professional play. During Game 2 of the semifinals between SKT and ROX Tigers, Prey would hit a cross-map arrow on the teleporting Duke to delay the base defense enough to secure the victory. This play is still incredible to this day, and with the commentary and the observer tracking it the whole way as it barely stops the TP, is just beautiful to witness, and this moment will have any League fan getting goosebumps.
And they even got the pick off on Bang.
ROX doesn't actually have to stop pushing right now. They can delay the recalls. The Ashe arrows. Look at the arrow. He can teleport.
He's gonna stop it. He stopped Duke, which means they can push. It's now on Wolf. It's a teleport coming in for Smith and Colonel. How much more can be done?
They want to win right now.
The tank. Wolf running out of health. He's gonna die off. Onto the turrets they go, but the minions are gone, and it's too much. SKT are here to defend. This is a difficult 3v2. Pushing down Duke, down below 1,000. Ults back on towards Prey. Push back yet again, but Smith's running low. But they get it. It's on the Nexus. They're trying to burn it down. Is this not gonna be enough? It's not. ROX Tigers.
Prey and ROX Tigers would go on to lose this series, however, in 5 games, and Prey would leave for Longshu Gaming the following split. Faker Shockwave. On October 6, 2017, SKT and EDG would square off in a group stage match during Worlds 2017. EDG were coming off a devastating loss to AHQ in a 53-minute game and looked to redeem themselves against SKT. And for 28 minutes they did just that, playing a near perfect game and being up almost 10,000 gold. However, in a split second that immediately changed, and forever a play would be immortalized in League of Legends esports history.
Get a bigger goal lead. They're saving the Drake now. They got two already. Bang is hiding. He's coming. Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. They're right through. Oh my God. Shockwave will find them all. And SKT with a hell of a response will take down 4.
After this moment, SKT would rally back and win, putting EDG at an 0-2 record, and it would be a hole they could not dig themselves out of. EDG would place last in their group, while SKT would go on to reach the finals, but lose to Samsung Galaxy 3-0. While Faker's Shockwave was incredible, it's important to understand that the entire team made this happen. Wolf's Recon Engage and Hooney's Cho'Gath CC made this Wombo combo that much cleaner, and this play will forever be immortalized and connected with Faker's career. Soaz TP Escape. On October 24th, 2015, SKT would face off against Origin in the semifinals of Worlds that year. During Game 1, Soaz would perform an incredible escape using his TP against Marin and Bengi while playing Kennen, leaving everyone stunned.
And since he is Kennen, he can see us from range, plus he has his own Lightning Rush. We know he leveled it up early. Also has a ward. Does get hit though, he's slowed.
And he's missing a turret, so here comes Bengi. He's gonna flash for the slow, which means Soaz has to burn it preemptively, and he guesses right. Bengi goes the wrong way, Soaz goes back in onto Marin, and the stun is still available. The Q comes in, gets some damage down, but where's his team gonna be? There's no one around right now. He's still running away through the wards. Pops summoner teleport.
Having the guts to do this during the semifinals of a World Championship is already crazy enough, but doing it against SKT, who at the time had not lost a game at Worlds yet, was even crazier. Although they would go on to lose this series and end 3rd through 4th, it was still an incredible accomplishment, and it is one of the rare times a 3rd seed has reached the semifinals. 9-man sleep. On October 10th, 2020, TSM would face off against Gen G in the final day of groups that year. TSM were 0-4 by this point and had essentially no chance of reaching the playoffs, and were playing for pride and to spoil someone else's chances of reaching the quarterfinals. They were also fighting to not become the first #1 seed from a major region to go 0-6 in groups. TSM's jungler Spica would land a massive engage using Lilia, and well, I'll just show you what happens next.
We have at these later stages. Life for a moment as sort of the ulti channel there. Flash engage for Broken Blade. They want in. Life's gonna save one. Will it be enough though? Ornhorn comes out, will not find the knockup. An ulti backwards now for Broken Blade. 5-on-5 still happening. Rascal gets hooked in. Stoneplate will time out. Can TSM find the first kill? Spica's gonna get in. That is a 5-man sweep. If TSM can't win this, what will they? 1-0.
TSM would lose this game and the one against LGD to become the first #1 seed to go 0-6 at the World Championship. 0-4 comeback. On October 12, 2017, Fnatic's chances to make the quarterfinals were slim to none. Starting out 0-3, they would need a miracle to qualify. Korean powerhouse Longzhu Gaming would win against Fnatic and bring their record to 0-4. It would be a race between Immortals, Gigabyte Marines, and Fnatic to see who would claim that second spot to qualify for the quarterfinals that year. After an extremely close call against Immortals, just barely killing the Nexus as everyone died, they would steamroll against Gigabyte Marines, and now everything would rest on Longzhu Gaming beating Immortals, which did happen in a 50-minute bloodbath, setting up a 3-way tie which resulted in Fnatic beating Immortals in the first tiebreaker to then play Gigabyte Marines to decide who gets top 8.
But Caps is going to have ultimate when he comes up.
Saya did respawn. He goes in. Charms gets a knockup, but he's just, again, trying to buy time. Fnatic not having any of it, though.
Caps is pretty low. Most likely over. We have to see it, though.
Right.
They're very close.
Still going in. Again, Saya trying to make it, but the Nexus is open. No way. Makes his way back in, but he's not going to do it. Caps finds a clutch play, and Fnatic do the unthinkable and make their way to the quarterfinals. Still close. Optimus forced the Shockwave. The wave has to go in, and there it is.
Fnatic are ecstatic. What a story. 0-4. Remember, they were 0-3 last week, and they lost the first game of week 2. But from there, win 4 games in a row.
In a 40-minute back-and-forth contest, Fnatic would win 4 straight games and become the first team to ever reach quarterfinals after going down 0-3 to start groups. Fnatic would put up a good fight in the quarterfinals against RNG, with every game being at least 40 minutes, but would fall 3-1 and put an end to this incredible run by Fnatic. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new, please leave a like, comment your thoughts on any of the players or teams discussed in the video, and subscribe for more content like this.